And welcome everyone to day 3 of hard mode. Today happens to be a Sunday for me, which is literally a Sunday here, 9:15 in the morning, and we're going to host our very first market day. So if you are participating in hard mode, feel free, please just fill in that form there. Hopefully we'll try and get everyone in. It's a maximum of 5 people, only hard mode people only allowed, sorry. But if you are keen to jump on board and buy some stuff, I'll show you in a second what we've got to I guess, sell. So we've got online, thank you so much. I can see Poofy, I understand you're driving home. Please drive safe, no rush. We've got this all covered. Hello, Yellow and Black. Good morning, AG Nation. And Jan, welcome back. Also using the emotes to a great effect. And newly known Angel Kitty 621. So let's have a look at how my island's progressing. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. I've just got that game audio that we all love. It's very nostalgic at this point, even though it's only been 3 years since the game was launched. So this is what I've got set up for my first market. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. I didn't have anything more. I guess I started setting up a bit of a market fair. But we've also got Nook's Cranny who just opened. So let's have a look at Nook's Cranny, just freshly available. Still in the early form, so very, very new. I've already taken my 2 items, so this is the obligation as part of hard mode. I need to buy at least 1. I bought them both and I've put them on offer in my stall that I'm holding today. And we've also got these 2 bits and pieces. So we've got, these are all readily available. This is the camp stove. And, oh, I just accidentally bought that. I didn't mean to do that. And then we've got, what is this, the drawing? It's a painting set. Welcome to the live stream there, Sydney. I see Sydney's already put her name up for visiting the island. So definitely, depending if we get enough, if we don't have more than 5, you're all more than welcome to come along. So I'll go and do my rounds in the meantime to see if there's anyone else who wants to join, but for now what I'll do is my obligatory tasks as part of this so I don't forget and break any rules. So the first thing we'll do is we'll do the stretching routine. Actually, before I do the stretching routine, I did want to check in on Daisy May, who's just recently now available given it's first Sunday. I wasn't sure if she would be. I've already trapped her just in case anyone would like. Now this is casting your mind back to, you know, old school days. Let's get the introduction for, come on Daisy, come this way. With your little snot hanging out. She's very adorable. Hopefully we can still see her. So I'm Daisy May. This is the granddaughter of good old, I can't think of her name right now, even though I included her in the song. I've got a brain fade. Oh god, I can see her face. I can't think of her name right now. So Graham, so yeah, Joan. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. Dang. So let's learn all about this. I'm sure you already know about this. She's going to give us a quick explanation. You can see my first creation as well of my first design. I've tried to create the Giovani's denim jacket. And I haven't really designed clothing before, so I kind of left the back a little bit blank. So don't hate on me too much. Still would love to give this hard mode a go, but still debating on it. It's a very tough decision. If you've only got the one switch, it's going to be tough, especially if you did it through the pandemic. Our original switch is off limits. According to Mrs. Giovani, she said, nope, there is no destroying the OG island. So that one's off limits, but we're using the second one. But if you've got just the one switch and you want a bit of a change or you just want to mix it up a little bit, definitely encourage you to do it. There's a growing community at the moment taking up this challenge. So it's a bit of a different way to play. I guess it's not necessarily that different. I guess it just makes you slow the game down. I'm guilty of it. I'll probably do a video about this as well at some stage around how Nintendo kind of like spoilt us too quick. So I've got my turnips selling for 100 bells. I don't think that's going to bring anyone around to want to buy it at that price. I mean, I usually have a rule, anything 95 and below is a going rate. Beyond that is just not worth it. So let's do our rounds. Let's talk to our villagers. We've got Quinn just flopping there. Oh, there's Jitters. Now remember, I did do a video as well. I'll post it into the chat there. This is a video that I did as a 3-minute explanation as to how the rules work. So hopefully that works and the bot will spit out a URL. If you haven't already watched it, it does explain it in 3 minutes as to what the rules are. They're very complicated, but I've tried to make it as concise as possible and in an order that's consumable. So I'd love some feedback. If you do watch it, let me know in the comments whether it's any good or not. So as part of the rules, I dig it up, I put it back in. No changing of the amount. Having said that, I'm going to dig this guy up. And I'm going to continue my little orchard, which is growing now. So this is the start of my money tree orchard. So what I tend to do is go in a clockwise formation. And I've done this tip in a video before, but this is, I mean, I practice what I preach. This is the first day. Then we've got the second day, and then I'll go in a rotation. So this is done every 4 days. So this will be a constant money maker for me. And that's how I played the game. That's how I made my money back in the day before I decided to take a hit on turnip prices using a treasure island just to show you how it works. I've kind of regretted it ever since I did that, because I was sitting at about 13 million of earned money using turnips, using the regular way of doing things, the proper way. But ever since then, I've sort of regretted that because it does away with one of the achievements and it sort of puts a damper on the game a little bit. Now what I might do as well, I was thinking I might do this. I'm going to collect all my shells. Let's have a quick look to see what sort of challenges we've got today for a 2+. Our Nook Miles 2 times rewards. We've got to dive for some creatures, chop some wood, easily done. Clumps of weeds, definitely can do that. Bugs, and chopping down a tree. Alright, let's do a chopper down a tree. How am I going to chop down a tree? I don't even have a sharp axe. I need to go and buy the recipe. So Yellow and Black, you watched the vid 3 times this morning. I must admit, I spoke relatively fast in that, probably try to spit it out as quick as possible. So it might take a couple of goes getting it to sink in. So Sydney Lauren, you forgot to take out the back lines. Yes, I did. It's part of the look. Look, it's sort of like designer. I call it dummy clothing. Now, I haven't looked at this yet because this I just freshly opened. All I did this morning before I started the stream was pretty much launch the game so that I could get Nintendo Online onto my app so that I could chat within the session as part of the market, and also just set up Daisy May just so I could trap her just in case. So I haven't had a chance to look at this yet. So this is a bit old school. We're starting to get some wrapping paper, so let's do some wrapping paper. No deleting Kitty Island. I can totally understand that. So flimsy axe. So pitfall seeds, we don't need that. What I'm looking for is a ladder. I don't think we get the ladder recipe yet. I think I've already got this. Yeah, I did. Test your DIY skills. So Jan, you've watched it twice. I went to Pat's vid so you could get to his Discord. Then the screen showed up. I'm not even doing this challenge. Alright, so what I've done is I've purchased some extra DIYs, which I'm trying to stay true to my extreme status. So not just hard mode, extreme status. I'm trying to, best I can, craft every single recipe I learn. Every DIY I learn is what I'm up for. Let me know, Sydney, as well. I'll have a quick look to see if anyone else has joined in to come to the island. I've only got 2 so far, so that's, you're in definitely good state there. So I've got Sydney and Lasar 02. So if you guys are there, I can see Sydney, Lasar, feel free to come out of lurk mode if you're not already. I don't think I've seen you in the chat yet. So let's learn this stuff. We'll see if we can even invite Pat from Nintendo Talk over to the market. He was looking at visiting someone. So slingshot we've got. Vaulting pole recipe I've got. That I don't want or need right now. Got that. Got that. So I need the sharp axe. Casting my mind back to when you get the sharp axe recipe. How am I supposed to chop down a tree? Maybe let's go and speak to Tommy. Big Tom. Not Little Tom, Big Tom. Mr. Tom Nook. So I've reset the member goal there as well. So thank you so much last time, Jan, for buying those memberships, which unfortunately we didn't have enough people to take them on. So hopefully we've got a few more people to, if anyone decides to gift, to jump us forward to that new emote unlock, which is just 3 away. Can't believe it. Oh, here he goes. He's on the phone. This is where we unlock. So as part of the... You've just been taken out by a killer spider, a tarantula. So this is where day 3 is where this kicks in, where we start to have to build the actual... Reserve some spots. So 3 interested parties. So 2 of which I've already grabbed. Yesterday, if you caught the stream yesterday, I grabbed hold of Bubbles. And the other one we got was Nana. Both of which I'm trying to keep a spread of. So I'm trying to keep true to the challenge. So only 10 that I can go visiting for in terms of Nook Mole mystery flights. So yellow and black, can you put a new SD card into a Switch to start? No, I'm afraid not. The way it works is that the game data is stored. You know what? Maybe you could, but I think it depends on where the game data is stored. I'm not sure if you're willing to try it out there, yellow and black, but I think the game's save data is what you're deleting. So if it's been saved on an SD card, in theory, you could play 2 islands. I like the hack. If you're definitely keen to give it a try, please let us know, because that's a really cool way of playing 2 islands. So I think Angel Cat did figure out how to do that. We've hopefully nudged her along with some help offline. Oh, welcome to the live stream there, Holla. Thank you for coming up. Appreciate you being here. So the game data was saved to the Switch. It's highly likely that the game must be saved there, and it's probably by design that way. But like I said before, it depends on where. You can save data differently, but... So Sydney, what's my native fruit? I've got oranges. So if you're keen for that, I'm selling a stack of 10 oranges for 1,000 bells. Pretty good price. I mean, you'll make it back, well, more than that. You'll make it back 4-fold. If you sell it, so I've put it into a stack of 10, so it means that we can, you can plant them if you want, you can sell them as part of your daily thing, get your money up. Oh, Holla, you did not. Did you leave the casino? You shouldn't have been there in the first place. I'm not much of a casino person. But thank you for leaving the casino for me. You didn't have to. Would I take a trade for cherries? Now, are we allowed to trade like that? I'm not sure what the rules are. So I've already got, to answer your question, Sydney, I've got, this is the start of my orchard. So I've got 3 cherries, which was gifted by Mom. And then I've got some native fruits. I'm keen to get some more. Some more of the different fruits, to be honest. I'm trying to keep it to the... There's only the 3 that we can get going. So I'm going to harvest... Obviously, you can harvest 9 fruits. But it doesn't make sense economically to sell the native fruits because they're only worth 100 versus 500. So, can anyone let me know how I'm going to chop this tree down? Because I need to chop down at least 1 tree. So Jan says you can barter. Let's see what else he's got to say. Is there anything else I need to do? We should start by building a bridge across the river somewhere. Alright, what's he sending us? This might answer my question. So, bridge construction kit. You were leaving, you won 800 bucks. That's pretty decent. So let us know. So Pat just traded a bin for fruit. Okay, so is that part of the Sunday market thing? I'm happy to trade if it's part of the rules, if Pat's doing it. What I wanted to do, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it there, so let's have a look at our bridge construction kit. Oh dang, I've got a lot of stuff to learn now. So we need some clay, stone, and log stakes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is grab some of my stuff that I can now store. So I think from memory we're going to need some of this. So let's grab some wood, grab some of that, grab some weeds. We'll probably need that, that. Did I already grab some wood? Let's grab some wood just in case. Don't have an internal crafting desk yet, which I might do. I think that was part of my list. So we've got to do. Have we got a DIY crafting desk here? There it is. All right, awesome. Let's make one of those because definitely need one of those in the house. In the house. So you just turned on your Switch and had a look at all your game data goes to the SD you have in it. Wow. Are you willing to try that yellow and black? Because that could be an awesome hack for the Animal Crossing community, especially those that want to do this. So we need one of these for the bridge, so I'll craft that. Oh, of course it's too full. Of course it's too full. Alright, I've got a couple of hardwood trees, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a tree here. Just so I can knock it down. Just doing the game. The game itself for me is emptying my pockets. That's Animal Crossing to me. That's how I play the game. So I'm going to drop this fossil. And if you don't mind, actually, I would love for those that do come over to the event for the market, if you guys could water my flowers, that would be much appreciated. So I've got some red roses blooming over here and some white roses. And those that know me well enough know that I do breed the flowers. So this is where we want to get some extra flowers. So I'm going to plant a few more of these. We've got a collection of... We've got some more white roses. What else have we got? White cosmos. Not great positioning, but it is what it is. Actually, what I might do is I'm just going to go a little old school. I'm going to create a grid, because they're all the same color anyway. So I think we're all rooting for you there, yellow and black. If you want to give it a shot, we're all waiting with bated breath. Have you got a spare card to use? And here I am doing it the stupid way. I don't need to keep digging it. I look like a rookie. So you're going to go to JB later, grab an SD card and give it a shot. Yeah, definitely report back. That'll be awesome. And I might actually upgrade my watering can because I just missed that. So remember, we can breed flowers at this point. My plan is to use flower as a source of income, which I did do in the game originally. So that's why if you do come over to visit, please do bring a watering can. I'd love you to... I'm pretty sure that's not out of the rules. Seriously, it makes me feel like scatterbrain, this game sometimes. Do one thing, do the next thing, get distracted, go on another path, then you have to recall it all. I don't think I crafted this one, so let's craft our bench. Alright, we're in business now. We've got a mini DIY workbench. Now we can craft inside. Alright, let's put it over here. If you do have a second, please do hit that like button. It's the button that looks like a thumb looking like that. So do give it a like, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so we've got our fresh one. We're going to craft... Did we get the watering can? That's the flimsy one. What else do we need for this? We need some log stakes. I need 4 log stakes. That's one. I'll do one more, and I'm going to grab the other log stakes because I just created that for... So Debos, happy Sunday. No, Pat has encouraged us to visit each other for more than just market. DIY's creature crapping... sorry. Not creature crapping. Creature catching and watering are all okay. Just only shopping on Sundays. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Appreciate it, Debos. And welcome to the stream. I know Pat is still streaming at the moment. I noticed he got in early this morning. If anyone's watching his stream, by all means, let him know if he wants an island to visit. He's welcome to come over here. And much appreciated as well. Pat did give me a shout out during his stream, which was really nice, about the concise 3-minute video. So if you haven't already, do check it out. Put a bit of effort to make that as concise as possible. His video does explain it in great depth, you know, for 11 minutes, but I try to make it as quick as possible. So do check it out. It might be a lot to consume. I know Yellow and Black did say they've watched it 3 times. Alright, so are we craftable? Yes, we are. We got a log bridge. Let's craft our very first bridge. Alright, so I'm going to try and do it here. I've got a feeling that's the way not going to work because I've done a video of explaining the best way to place that. So it's just not quite right. This one still doesn't work. So the way it works is that you need to have 4 spots. So that's only 2 spots, so that's not going to fly. I might have to wait till terraforming. This one here looks like 3 spots wide. But let's give it a shot. That's no good. We might have to just go with a traditional, boring old one to get us over on this side. Hopefully I don't make a fool of myself, but I'm pretty sure this won't work. I need terraforming to get a bridge here, so I might have to wait till later. Nope. Question is, do I do it from here? I'm going to build it here. I think that's pretty good. Actually, that's still not good enough. It's breaking. So even these are, I've got to wait for the terraforming to fix that up. So let's find an applicable spot. This will definitely work. I mean, it's not great. I do like, let me know if you're a fan of the diagonal bridges. I'm a huge fan of them myself. This one here might just be the safest bet. I mean, we're going to need to go over that way. Bit too close to the edge, so we've got to move over one. What do you guys think? That'll do, that'll connect it. It's not awesome, but it's good enough. So the reason I'm putting it here is to allow access to this side of the island so I can get to the other beach. I could do it over the other way as well. Let me just look at the map. So Hollow, you love a diagonal bridge. Welcome home, Poofy. So I'm going to have a quick look at the map and see whether I should extend near my house, which is going to be blocked anyway, or where I am. Oh, look, it's a long way around. It looks just like yours. Have you done that as well, Debos? I know we share the same island. So that doesn't... I was going to say, is the Lloyd on the other side? I was like, you can't even get there to actually contribute. So let's do some of these stuff. Firstly, let's catch a couple of bugs. That's one. I'd love it if you guys could remind me as well what it is that I'm doing, because I'm trying to do 5 things at the one time, and I keep switching between them all. So if you find that I'm sort of going a little bit distracted, just let me know. I do need a reminder every so often. And let me know if I'm alone. Do you guys get distracted like this at this part of the game where there's just so much to do? They're all sort of intertwined. Okay, so we still only have the flimsy watering can. I think we have to wait till the full one to get the proper recipe. Alright, let's just craft a regular one. Let me know as well, Sydney, if you're keen to come around, please let me know. I'll open up the gates. I'll send you a DM in Discord. So just let me know you're ready to come along. So you bought the better tools from Nook Mile Point Kiosk. Okay. Thanks for the tip. You're good whenever just got back from a mystery island. Oh, here we go. The obligatory talk to Tom Nook again after I've just laid the bridge. Now, were there any rules around the placement? I know that when you had your first starter ones, you had to wait for their thinking. So are the next plot of 3 open to placement? Oh, here we go. Pretty good tools recipe. So there you go. If you are stuck in the game and you're starting over, pretty good tools recipe. I'm speaking to my wife right now because I'm going to see if I can overtake her with this. We need 3,000 Nook Mile points for this. So that's where I'm going to get that. I don't quite have enough, so let's budge away to the tasks that we've got. Okay, so we are in charge. Thank you for clarifying. Let's see if we've got any stuff to bump us up. 500 closer. There we go. We've got some more fruits going on. So thanks, Sydney, for grabbing your watering can. Appreciate it. I'll open up my gates in a second. Just want to see if I can... Let me know in the chat. Do you think I should get... Let me ask you guys via poll. So I'm just asking the question around what should I do first? Upgrade tools versus a mystery flight. So polls open. Have a say. This is your chance to vote. It could be a non-event because at this rate I could well have enough to do them both. I'm just cashing in on my... So by my count we're going to need, what is it, 5,000? So I need another 1,020. I think we might be good. We're drowning in Nook Mile points. Alright, that's it for today. Now let's go. Easy ones are catching some that. We can't do that just yet until we upgrade. So we're going to have to do that at some stage. So it looks like that kind of answers the question. At the moment we're sitting on 50-50 for those that have voted. But I think the smarter choice would be to upgrade the axe first, so that way I can actually achieve that 2 times goal, and also when I go to the mystery flight I can actually chop them down, because that's what I like to do. Chopping wood. Alright, let's go nuts. Oh, that one's... I think that was already exhausted from yesterday. Oh, I've already done that one. Silly me. Let's follow safe practices, shall we? My pockets are all busted. So again, tips from me to you is, this is what I like to do. Back in the day, it's a little annoying because you break tools so often, but I usually like to do this. So if I go a net, I mean, these are not going to have any wasps in them, so let's... I just pressed the wrong button. And actually, thinking back to the way I used to play, is that I used to have little clusters. So I'd play a little cluster of trees. That one's not going to have any wasps again, because it's a fruit tree. But anything I can see in eyesight, I'll sort of do those. Switch back again. Even after you can still use flimsy axe and shovel to get more broken tools. I think that's definitely the one thing. Have I even got enough sticks? And what I used to do as well, I used to craft as many tools as I could do in groups of 30. So in this case I can craft 5 tools. Again, until Nintendo decides to give us multi-crafting tools, this is the way I do it. So, Debos, do you shake the trees for the 2 items and 5 coins? I do normally, yes. Now that I'm getting access to the rest of the island, I can actually get to the other part now. So I've got a spare shovel. No, I didn't want that. I wanted... So Pokemon Legends had mass crafting, but they didn't put it in this game. Yeah, unfortunately not. It seems to be one of these things that's dropped off. Just make sure I've got my tools the way I like them. Alright, so we got that one. And we've got enough tools for both, enough Nookmile points. But let's go swimming for a bit, catch 3 creatures. So I did plant all 4 of my coconuts that I got from the second Nookmile point, Nookmile Mystery Flight. Oh jeez, really? I'm going for the long dive. Now for these ones you can't sell them either. Or can you sell them all? I think the... Some grapes. It's been so long since I've had to donate, I've forgotten whether you donate sea creatures. Because I think, Debos, you said you did that as well. You donated to Blathers the sea creatures rather than bugs and fish. Let's catch some vampire squids. It's a moon jellyfish. There we go. Alright, we've got more than enough now. We've got to sell some clumps of weeds, so I'm going to go to the other side of the island. How many did we need? 20. And chopping trees, and then some bugs. Okay. Alright, we're going to the northern part of the island, which I don't often visit. But now that I've got my... Let's see if we can catch this one a bit better. Where did he go? Take that. Spent so much time on it yesterday. Just could not catch that guy. Now we need to clear some space. Oh no, we've got enough space for weeds. Oh, we've got some bartering going on in the chat at the moment. Jan, do you have green mums? By all means, do use this opportunity to trade between you, even if you aren't playing hard mode. But if you are playing hard mode, unfortunately, we can only barter between ourselves. It's a bit limiting. Oops. So at the moment, in terms of villages, after I go for this mystery flight, I'm hoping I do get at least one. So I think I'm going to get an extra 2,000 Nook Mole points just in case, because I've got one more spot to go for my next lot of 3. And I'm trying to keep a balance of personalities, and the next one I want is... Oh, there we go, we've fooled it. Oh, welcome to the stream there, JRM. Good to see you. So we need to sell 20. Actually, I don't even need to get them. I just need to sell them. I mean, this counts towards a catch, so I'm just going to catch it and let it go. There's another banded dragonfly. You need an intense guide on flower breeding. Always used treasure islands for flowers. Well, Sydney, you've come to the right place. Hopefully my channel members can convince you that there is plenty of flower breeding videos on this channel. Hang on a second, I've done the wrong thing. Out of habit, over the past couple of days, I've gone to this tent thinking this is where I sell it. So what is your local flower, Sydney? Because I definitely can trade you some flower seeds if you're up for that. Here we go, the turnips explanation. We've got the double price, we've got the hot items, which, by the way, you can. So anything that's hot and crafted, you can sell to these guys as part of hard mode. And hopefully this is a great reminder for those that are not even playing hard mode. It's a great way to remember how to play the game, because it's certainly a reminder for me. So what we want to sell is some... Am I going to break the rules by selling more than 20? I don't want to be accused of breaking rules. This is going to be tedious. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. Alright, so I'm not going to split out 20. There's 15, 16, 17, 18, I think, 19, 20, and who said I couldn't count? Oh, that was a good bug to catch actually. They're worth a fair bit. So the real Anthony Joseph Realmuto just subscribed to me. Thank you. Appreciate the subscription there, the real Anthony. Alright, so that's 20. Obligation done. Okay, so that's that done. We need 2 more bugs and the tree chopping. And I'm going to set up... So Chuck asked... Sorry about that, covering the camera. Chuck did ask for a special behind the scenes, me doing the exercises as part of this hard mode. So I'll do a member only video of me doing the exercises for today. Hope you enjoy your time here, Anthony. Alright, so that's the second last one done of 2 times. Last one is upgrade the tools. I'll grab a Nook Miles point. What else can we earn, actually? There's nothing else unlocked. Otherwise, there's some plant some flower seeds. Definitely can do that. So let's grab that another 100 points and see if we can complete a couple of more DIYs. And this over here is going to be our... some more white roses. So it's a quicker way to plant these. I was doing it the stupid way before. Gonna have a nice little rose garden right next to our friend here. Let's see what else we can craft to get a couple more points to get us up to the 6,000 mark. I want to reserve an extra 2,000 just for another ticket. So we need to craft some medicine. That's a good one to get. I've already done that one. Let's craft an ocarina. Alright, so what we want is, let's craft a stone. Let's not craft a stone. I'll get rid of some of these bugs. Bug hoarder. When can Flick come? And how was it, Sydney? It looked like you had your very first market. Traded cherries for pears. Oh, who's got pears? I'd love some pears. So, real Anthony Joseph Rumata, I'm really excited for your progress there. Could you please stop spamming the chat? I'm really happy for your progress there, but you will be removed if you continue with that behavior. And welcome to the live stream, Artistern. Let me know if you want to join this particular... So we've got some hay bait. We can do some of that. Again, as part of my extreme mode challenge, my own one, which is a step up from Pat's, I want to craft every single recipe I own. So I'm killing two birds with one stone at the moment. I'm crafting some extra DIY to get the Nook Mile points, and also my own satisfaction of crafting every single recipe I know. So we haven't crafted that one yet. No tick. Alright, anything else I can craft? I can craft a couple of these things. Still too full. We'll get rid of some of this business. Let's get rid of the hay bed. Well, this I can sell, actually. I can sell the hay bed. That's been crafted. This has been crafted. But there's a good combination of things that I do want to keep. So definitely you can come around and visit Artistone if you want to. This is my... I actually had one more thing to have up for trade. So if you wanted this, there's a digital scale. This is what I'll have up for grabs. So what I'm going to do is place... I'm going to sell some of these stuff. There was a notification there. Anthony, your channel name is a little bit too long to fit in that bubble there. But thank you for subscribing and thank you for adhering to the chat rules. So 50 minutes until it's Sunday morning, and whether or not you should wait a few more hours to put up trades. Well, let's get you over here, Sydney. So Sydney, I'm going to open up the gates for you now because I don't want it to be too late for you. I didn't realize it's midnight. So let's just sell some stuff to empty my pockets. So we want to sell crafted stuff. We can sell that. We're allowed to sell that. Potted ivy, I crafted that, so I can sell that. Did I craft the camp stove? I think I did, but I'll sell this stuff for now. Please show what you have. Yes, I will. I'll pick them up. What I wanted to do is check to see, was it a camp stove that I... So JRM, you've been crafting DIY. As you get them, you feel accomplished. It's exactly what I'm doing. So this one I can craft. So we're trying to get to the 2,100 subscriber mark today, if we can. But what I'll do is, let me pick up some of this business. So this is what's up for grabs. I've got a post in Discord on Nintendo Talks. So drop, drop. So that's already been dropped. So this is what's up for grabs. Feel free to come around. Prices are on the Discord, but I'll just take whatever you're willing to give. It's not a big deal. So rattan table, dish drying rack, handy water cooler. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is my little entry fee. So I'm going to head in and grab a, let me grab a dodo code for you there. Now whilst I do that, let's, I'm going to open up the gates. But just to keep it fair, because I can't have everyone running around and entering here, so I'm going to give you a little bit of light entertainment as we do that. So we want some visitors. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a YouTube star. Cataloged a bunch of those luxury car. I'm expensive sushi. I don't have a yacht. I'm a flower breeder, even when you're not. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. Hide your items, hide your flowers. I'm a grand piano. I'm a naughty elf. I'm a little bit go boy when I hit the wealth. Get a little bit manic when I auto nook. I get a little bit cray cray when you steal my look. La 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 la. I'm a little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. Hide your turnips, I'm not sexy. I'm a little bit Alexi. Alright, slight technical difficulty there. I'm going to grab that dodo code in a second. I had to go through the yawn fest of all that stuff that gets presented to. So I was trying to get the dodo code in between that Alexi Giovani song. So hope you're all enjoying the sing-along. So Devos, the prices of the Discord, I think my post is the very, very first one in the Discord in Nintendo Talks. So just catching up there, we've got some hype going on. And then Angel Kitty, you have to get the Roost Cookie from Brewster. You've been too lazy to get that. And a bit of sing-along there from Yellow and Black. So let me just go to the airport again. I'm going to just reveal the dodo code, which I didn't get a chance to grab it. So bear with me while I switch over to airport. Alright, so there we go, back again. So I've got the dodo code, which I'm about to share with you, Sydney, if you're ready to come over. So no price on the table. Oh, that's what you're interested in. Whatever you're willing to give, Devos, just make an offer. So I'm about to send this message over to, just bear with me while I get this to Feel free to reach out as well, Sydney, if you haven't already. I'm going to DM you in Discord. Alright, so I've just sent you... Yeah, so I'm not really that fussed. If anyone wants to make an offer, please do. I've sent you a DM there, Sydney, in Discord. So do check your DMs. Let me just double check to see if anyone else is willing to come around. The other person was Lassar. I don't know if Lassar's around. So the gate's open. Devos, let me know if you'd like to come around as well. I'll send you the... I think I've got you in the chat as well. So let's send you a... I'm going to send you a Discord link. So there you go. You should have the DM in there as well. Whilst we do that, I'm going to change out of my wetsuit gear because I feel like weird. So Artisan, you're ready to come over? Is there anything you're interested in? I think we're just playing the slap the tree. So if there's anything you'd like to offer for, please put it into the chat. I was thinking about doing a bidding system, but I don't think I'm organized enough to do that. Maybe next time. So first up is Sydney, who was kind enough to have filled out the form. I guess the next one there is Devos, who showed some interest, and then Artistern is the next one around. So I think as part of the rules, we're not supposed to have multiple people around at the same time, which I'm not sure why. Let us know if you've had any reasoning from Pat or anyone else that says why you can't have multiple people around at the same time. Because I did want to hold like an auction house. So here comes Flossie, otherwise known as Sydney. So I'll let you guys negotiate between you who wants the table or the dish rack. So you just subscribed from South Australia. Thank you so much for the subscription there. The hated Australian FGC. Is that a golf course, golfing channel? Yeah, and do let us know if there's a reason you know why we're not supposed to have multiple people, because it would make it a lot more efficient if we just had a few people around at the same time. Now, apologies, I don't actually have a donation box. So we're going with the trust system here. Here's Flossie. So feel free to drop 2k just by the sign there. That'd be appreciated. So Artisan is saying that you can't have more than 5 people on the island at once. As far as I'm aware, you can't have more than 5 people in the day. I'm not entirely sure of the rules there. Maybe it's just to maintain that you don't. I mean, this stream is keeping me honest. So flowers are at the back here. I'll get you to do your market stuff first. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I got my new reaction. I got my very first reaction. Oh, I've got a few. So there we go. This is my very first trade, guys. All right, so let's head over this way. You're helping me water. So as you probably know, there's no point in watering these ones yet, but these roses over here would be greatly appreciated to water. So these ones you don't need to water, Flossie. This is very old school. One plant at a time. How painstaking is that? Especially when you miss it. Look at me, I can't even pour. I'm so used to the spread of 6 or 9 with the golden watering can. So you get to see it from my perspective soon enough. If we get enough people around to do the market. And this to me is what originally got me into the game. So I'm going to see if we can get my... So thank you so much for visiting, Floss. Thanks for the trade. So just make sure that you got everything that you wanted. Let me just get Nintendo Online happening. Hopefully this is going to connect. Can you have a spare can? I presume so. This is a gift. This takes me back to the days of trades, gifts, helping other people when they break stuff. Oh, you've gifted me. Thank you so much for that. I'm about to grab that now. So I'll have prepare next for Debos to come around through. Hopefully you've got the dodo code there, Debos. I've sent it to you in Discord. So we'll go with the... So I want to see the store. There's a couple of items. I'll show you what's inside the store in case anyone's visiting. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So the only things we've got available... Oh, wow. Oh, bonfire is a hot item. So thanks for subscribing there. I can't quite read it there. Nooblet Gamer. I can see it a little bit easier on the bubble there. So we're inching closer to that 2,100 subs mark. And these are the two items that we've got. We've got a stovetop or whatever that is. Then we've got the paint set. So Debos is being so kind as to be following the rules and waiting patiently for Flossie to do her shopping before we invite the next person. So far, the things that have been bought are... I'm going to have to try... So not the dish... I think it would have been the rattan table is what Flossie was interested in. Mrs. Flamingo is still available. So hopefully you can see on screen what's still available. I did do a bit of a trade here. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave these for the next trade. So I can't do that. Let's not do that. I can't do that. That's breaking the rules. Let's chop some stuff in the meantime. So we'll wait for Flossie to get her shopping done. Debos is eager and waiting, ready to put that dodo code. I'm sure she's already typed in the dodo code, ready to go. Oh, there we go. We're a bit of a cover over. So this would have to be... This would have to be Debos. I'm going to reach out to you as well, Artistern, just on Discord to send you the link. Let me see if I can DM you. Having trouble finding you. Or if you can probably beat me to the punch as well, Artistone. If you can find me to send me a DM. I'm trying to find a post of yours. So here comes Debos from Glimmer. So all of these islands are all going to be very unique. So they're all being generated as part of the hard mode challenge. Oh, okay, so Debos said you can add more than 10 items as long as there are only 10 at the one time. So what, can we roll them, can we? I think Pat's just making the rules as he goes. Seriously, he's just making rules wherever they go. You want 10? Doesn't matter. As long as you've only got 10 at the one time, it's fine. How are we supposed to keep up? Pat? So here we go. Well, let's welcome Debos. Oh, I've lost myself. I'm over here. Welcome, Debos. I almost got it right. I look very... Sorry about the axe. I know it looks like an axe-wielding homicidal maniac, but I swear I'm not. So you're bringing some apples. Do you need cherries? Someone's leaving, so Flossie's on her way out. Thank you so much, Flossie, who I didn't catch your name in the end, your island name. I may have read it, but I don't recall it to memory. So Flossie's going home. Doesn't tell us where they're from. Missed it. Can visitors write on your bulletin board for Nook Moz? I believe they can. And thank you so much for coming over, Sydney, for my first official market person as part of this challenge. So, Jan, you're asking, am I sure? Am I sure about... So come over here. Let me grab these bells. So these are the items here. I'm going to try and stay true to this particular one here. So feel free to just drop 2k in the one bundle if it's any easier. Look at us all law-abiding citizens. Keeping everyone true to the game. And the good old stop and look. So thanks, Artistern. So Artistern's got the dodo code as the next person coming over. By all means, if you do have a moment to water my flowers, that would be greatly appreciated. So if you follow me this way... So just checking that you'll water for me after. Are you sure you're not an axe murderer? I don't know. Oh, there's another big bug. Flamingo and sewing kit. 2,500. Whilst you do that, I'm off to chase this thing. Oh yes, it's a new one. You did it. The banded dragonfly. See, I was in training yesterday, just like a Rocky montage. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I was doing my training yesterday, trying to catch that other butterfly, or dragonfly. So if you follow me this way... So just follow me, please. After they're finished there. So I think we'll wait for our friend to leave their artist turn again, just to keep within the rules. I think with time, the more people that do this, I think it'll settle in terms of the... Oh, here we go. Let me grab my silly watering can again. Good thing about this is these can't be plucked because they're still in bud form, but they are good enough to actually... Oh, look at you go. You're flexing with that watering can of yours. I won't judge you, but I'll watch your technique of watering. Look at that form. So we're doing a trade, it's all part of it. We're trading apples for cherries if you need these. I don't know if you do. Or do you need oranges? Is anyone getting a fun feeling in their stomach? Of the feeling? Oranges, yes please. Alright, let's get you some oranges. Oh man, I lost one. I thought it was going to bounce into the other part. I can't get up the top there yet. Looking for oranges. So I need 2 more oranges. Oh, here's a couple more. So did yellow and black try that out? So it looks like the SD card trick is a no-go, back to the drawing board. Alright, so for those that are catching up on this, we had yellow and black earlier asking to be part of the hard mode, and one of the, I guess, workarounds is to be able to save your save data onto an SD card and switch it over to a brand new one and effectively start a brand new island. So yellow and black's been kind enough to go to a local store, I guess JB Hi-Fi in this case, to grab an SD card. He's tested it for us and apparently it's a no-go. So there we go. I've got a stack of apples, which is awesome. That brings me to 3 apples now. Sorry, 3 trees, I should say. So thank you so much for your kindness. I've got 4 different items left to go. So Artistone, this is your choice. Oh, Jan has gifted 1 membership. So thank you so much, Jan. We'll see who will be the lucky recipient of that. Angel Kitty was gifted membership by Jan Sisk. So welcome to AG Nation, Angel Cat. You get a fun rose next to your name. I'm a little bit distracted. So that's a great and welcome member to AG Nation. I know Angel Cat has been hanging to be a member for a while now, so it's really fitting that you do get that one. So we've got dish, just going back to this now if I can focus. So we've got a dish drying rack, tool cart, a digital scale, a cat grass, a board game, and a handy water cooler. Plus a trade. So if you've got fruits other than cherries and apples, I'll happily trade with you that day, or this day. Yay, she's got some hype going. Oh, Jan's on a roll here. She's got some more gifts. Thank you so much, Jan. She's taken the smart approach now. She's doing one at a time. Sydney Lauren just became a member. So there you go. Sydney, welcome to AG Nation. Toolcut, how much? What did I say, actually? Whatever you're willing to give. Artistone, whatever you feel is appropriate. Oh, this reminds me of back in the day, checking on crafters. I think so. Is that part of the rules? Guys, let me know. If I'm breaking any rules, just let me know. I'm all learning this with you, so... So Artisan, you've got peaches, you got yourself a trade, bro. So if you've got anything, my friend, from New Mexico, I'd love to trade some peaches with you. So I've got offer oranges or cherries. And welcome again, Sydney. I can see a bright red rose next to your name, so welcome to AG Nation. So the member goal is actually shot up now. I think that's a little bit wrong. Let me end that poll as well. So after we finish our third people, what I might do is I might visit someone else who has got a island open for trade. I think someone reached out to me on Discord who's part of the Nintendo Talk one. Their name was Moozle. We'll see if Moozle is... Cherries is what Mom sent you. Okay, so you don't need cherries. Oranges would be good. So let's go and harvest some oranges. So thank you so much, Debos. I really appreciate you being on the channel, explaining us the rules, and one is also being my second person to come around. So Sydney, you just need apples now. Look at you bartering. Look at us all bartering together, exchanging and trading the good old-fashioned way. No treasure islands, no nookazons, just good old trades. And that's the way the game was played back in the day. Make it sound old. So thanks so much, Debos. If anyone wants to drop, is Pat still on? It'd be great to have him over. If he can trade anything with me, that'd be awesome. So I'm going to actually do my trick of dropping one. Again, I'm just trying to keep true to... Actually, that's one. One is good enough there. This is my convention again, just leaving one. There we go. Artistern's on his way. Now check it out. If you haven't already checked out Artistern, if one of the channel members, or rather one of the mods, could drop a link to Artistern's channel. Artistern has bought himself another Switch for this challenge. And have a look at the name that he's inherited. So it's Maya Earn from Sad Mermaid. So he seems to be pretty chuffed with that particular name. So if you do have a moment to check him out later on as well. He's also a channel member, one of my first. And so it's been great to have his support. So please do show that support back to Maya Earn, otherwise known as Artistern. So Artistern does enjoy his occasional singing as well. So if you do like the singing going on, he's one to sing and occasionally bring in the harmonica as well. He does custom singing as you visit. You'll get a custom song. Okay, here we go. So this is his art. He's got the sad mermaid that wiggles as he walks. So Sable, you're asking, can you visit? Unfortunately, you can't unless Sable, unless you are part of the hard mode for this particular island. So let's check to see how many we've got. We've got 5. How many is that? Is that 10? Oh no, one more. Alright, there we go. Let's go and greet our friend Ernie. Now, where are you, bro? There you are. Oh, he's come around to water for me. So yeah, so for those new channel members, you should have unlocked now some of the content that you do get to see as a channel member, so some member only videos. So let us know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. What I need is pairs. If you've got pairs, that'd be great. I've got to trade. So let's trade. We'll go over here and let's go to the trading zone. So there's my entry fee. And I'm going to drop the trade that I'm doing with Ernie. So he wanted some oranges. And this is what I've just traded with. So how good is that? This is back in the day. You're not being gifted stuff. We're sort of trading. It's part of the game. Part of the old way. We're not going to treasure islands and stuff like that. So Moozle, I will probably close the gate for a moment and then head over to yours. So I know you've sent out your stuff. So if you've got... So just reading his Dodo code. Oh, there we go. So we've got some pears, peaches. That'll do. So we'll see if he's got some more or whether I should reduce this to a stack of 3 just to keep the trade fair. And welcome to the live stream there, Moozle. Appreciate you being there and appreciate you hosting me as well. So Moozle is on Discord. He's part of the Discord server for Pat as part of Nintendo Talk. So there we go. I wonder, has he self-regulated there? Thank you, Artistone, for keeping it fair. He's dropped another 7. So if you need a trade there as well, Moozle, 3 for 3. That's a fair trade. What I'll do is I'm going to use this for trading as well. So I'll keep some for... I guess, Moozle, if you're up for oranges... Yes, you may. So 15 minutes and mine and go live. What does that say? So I can come and visit Sydney, Lauren, as well. It's getting late for you, Sydney. I think you're 10 hours behind. So I think you said before it's probably close to 1 o'clock AM for you. Some oranges would be great. So what are we trading there? So it's a nice fancy store. Look at my new store. This was brand spanking new, freshly opened, Nook's Cranny, OG. We'll just do some of this, keep ourselves entertained in the meantime. So Sydney says that you've worked 12-hour night shifts, so this is normal for you. I feel really bad and really guilty. I don't think I can actually get the DIY upgrades right now. I have to wait till the gate's closed. So what I still need to do today, let's have a look at, whilst Ernie is shopping, let's check to see what sort of unlocks we've got. Host the most. We've got 3 on our way to 5 for our first unlock. And we've also done this one, gets another bonus 100. There we go. So the only one left to part of this is I still need to do my exercises. So these are the things I've got left. I've got a handy water cooler, dish drying rack. So if anyone's really desperate as part of hard mode, a digital scale to make sure that you're keeping healthy. Some cat grass. Whilst we do that, let's... Oops. So Angel Kitty saying you've got some social phobia in real life, but Animal Crossing is such a friendly game. I just did that again. Let's see if I can point in the right direction. I've already done that. Did I already do these rocks? Dang, I'm going to break this shovel before I get a chance. So this is what I'm doing. I'm continuing this. So I keep a 3 gap space between these. So I'll dig a hole here. In which case, 1 over across. 1 over across. So here I'm going to plant my... I've got cherries, so I plant my apples. So when this is all done, this will give a nice little triangular form. It's the way I like to plant my trees. So it sort of maintains this triangular sort of look. And this is my money tree, so I might move these around later after stream. Oh, Moozle, thank you for that. I did not know that, so thank you for educating me. You can't hit rocks while you got people around. I've just been schooled. Thank you. I'm sitting here thinking, why? I'm pretty sure I didn't do those. Let's have a look at what the chat says. So Ernie's having a look around whilst he's on the island. So once you're done, Ernie, I need to unfortunately run along to the next person. We've got Moozle, who's patiently waiting. Hard mode rocks. I don't know if that pun was intended there, Ernie, but yeah, hard mode does rock. And the rocks are hard mode. So there you go. I'm going to close the gate soon enough. So I've got 2 more to actually invite around. So I might visit Moozle, who has been patiently waiting. I think, Moozle, you're also in the... I think you're also in Australia. But I'm not sure exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'll close the gate. I'm going to go and get the stuff. As in, I'm going to get the upgraded tools. I'm going to get the axe that I can use to chop down a tree so I can finish my 2 times obligation. I'm going to quickly do my exercises. And then I'll fly over to you, Moozle, if that's okay. And Moozle, you're from Melbourne. Alright, so let me just close the gate. Thank you so much, Ernie from Sad Mermaid. Appreciate you coming around. I don't know what the flyover was like. I get to see my first flyover soon enough. So let's just close the gate. Bear me, we're like, just quickly wipe my nose. Sorry, guys. You've got to go and pick up your friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for being my 3rd and 3 for 3. Ernie, say hi to Linda for us. Queen Linda. And thank you so much, my friend from New Mexico. So Sydney's also open for visits as well. I might visit yours as well, Sydney, if you're still open. I might do a bit of both. I wanted to host as well as visit, so no, I don't want to craft. I'm going on auto mode. So let's redeem some points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Pretty Good Tools recipe for a bargain price of 3,000 miles. Let's do that. And I don't quite have enough for 2 Nook Mile tickets, so I'm going to get at least 1. How happy is Giovani? Look at him. Poor Giovani, living in the shadows of Alexi, never gets any airtime. Here he's building up his character again. I'm looking to get the bandana as well. So I'm looking for the grey bandana. And the little goatee. You went home broke too. That's the way it is. So let's grab 1 Nook Mile ticket, which we'll redeem later on. I wonder if I've... Yeah, I was going to say, I've got my pockets too full. Let's learn this first. Oh, it's already been sent. So let me just do some drop-offs. Hopefully I'm not holding you up too much there, Moozle. I will get there. I just need to call back on my stack of things. So this is a brand new one. Banded Dragonfly. These are worth a fair bit. So I'm going to store that for selling or donating later. I'll drop this. So Artiston, you still have the tent. So this is officially day 3. I can't time travel in this game. This switch is stuck in time. Let's do that. Alright, so while we do that, I'm going to quickly switch to standing mode on the desk. So you'll see me disappear in a moment. Bye. And I'm back! Oh my god, it's gone too high. Back again. Alright, so that should be better now. So you're going to go home, eat the turnips. Good tip as well. I'll definitely do that as well. If you ever want to move, it's a bunch of videos in terms of tips and stuff. Buying the turnips to move stuff, especially when you're in this mode, is a way cheaper way of getting power to be able to move stuff around. So, having said that, now let us get this going. I'm going to quickly set up the camera for our friend Chuck, who gave this recommendation. So just doing a video. Alright, here we go. So special request by one of the channel members was to do a backstage video stream of a video only for channel members. So we're going to do the group stretching. Can you see me? Alright, here we go. I totally suck at this. If you suck at it as well, I'm sure you're not alone. Alright, let's see how many of these I can get perfects for. It's not working. I'm doing it out of beat. Wait for the next one. Round and round. Rotate your arms forward and back. Very relaxing. Again, this is used to keep everyone... This is not very flattering on the video. This is a way of getting some exercise. I will do the round or round one. I mean, somewhat in sync. See you, Artiston. Thanks for visiting. Alright, there we go. See you, AG Nation. Alright, so that one's done. Let's craft. How can we craft the next thing? Just doing this quickly so I don't want to miss my opportunity to... Yes, that's the one we want. Let's favorite that one. So we need a flimsy axe and 3 pieces of wood. 3 pieces of wood. 1, 2, 3. So let's craft one of these guys. My very first sharp axe. And if you remember earlier, I did say I'd planted this particular one for chopping purposes. Here we go. Ah, yes. Take that. Achievement unlocked. Alright, that's done. So let's head to the airport now to go and see our friend Moozle, who hopefully hasn't fallen asleep or lost interest. Let's make sure we've got enough to trade. And we've got enough money before I get there without... Okay. So this is my first official flight. Flying to a fellow Aussie in the form of Moozle, who's also participating in this. Oh, you've got pears for me. Have I got enough? If I don't have enough, I'll do 3 if that's okay. So search for dodo code. Just bear with me while I... Oops. Let's just switch this over to airplane mode. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button here, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we're flying to... Is this new? Is the island name? So off we go to This is New. Flying off to Moozle. Now, with any luck, we get some Nook Mile points for doing this as well. So as part of this trade, I'm just reading in Discord here, I can see that Moozle has offered pick up any 2 items for the 2,000 entry fee. So I've noticed Pat has done the same thing where it's just pay an entry fee and you get a mystery pack. So you'll be right back. See you soon, holla. Oh, look at those pears. Well, Moozle is also doing the drop a pear in front of it to know which is a fruit tree. Love your style. Jeez, you must have started early. This is well progressed. You've got fences, you've got flowers. Now, I'm probably again guilty of being full pocket, so I've got nothing to rearrange. There we go, we've got some pears. Oh yeah, I've got just enough space to get some stuff. Let's get 1,000. Just enough. So let's pay out dues. Actually, this is a lot easier. This a very advanced island. We can deposit bells via the deposit box. So let's go 1. So this is Moozle with a fancy... There we go, deposit some bells. Alright, so we've done that. Now we've got, what have we got here? Let's do a fair trade. We've got 8 pairs. That's not a fair trade, but let's drop... I'm going to drop this. I'm going to grab the oranges, pears. I'll grab 1. I'll put this away. Let me do some pocket juggling. Just to keep it fair. There you go. So thank you so much. Very much appreciated. I think that's all the fruits that I've got so far. So Sydney, do you want to do a dodo code? I can come straight to your place now. So pick any 2 up. So we've got a long bathtub, a face palm, baby panda, ooh, a yucca. Smoker I already got. Wood burning stove. Ooh, what I'm calling is I'm going to get a wood-fired, wood burning stove and... the yucca. Okay. Let me just empty my pockets somehow. Can I consume anything here? What can I get rid of? I'm so sorry, Moozle. I have to empty my pockets. Let's drop you some clay. So thanks so much. Sorry it took so long to get here. We're having a clapping fest. I can match your joy as well. Back in the day, thank you so much for having me over, Moozle. Your island looks great. You've also got a flag that says, "Is this new?" So enjoy your oranges. So you've got pears, 2 of your villagers' favourite fruit, JRM. So we're departing way for Is This New, heading back to our first flyover of my island. So this is exciting for me. So off we go, flying back. So do you need anything, Sydney? Did you grab your fruits? I can't recall now. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Pretty early look at the island. There's my hoarding. So not much to look at. We've got the koala lake, as my son calls it. You should be very proud of that flag. So let us know as well, Flossie, if you've got a dodo code for me to visit on, and if there's anything you'd like me to trade with. I do need to empty my pockets a little bit because this is getting ridiculous. Alright, we've got another few more points, so we can get another Nook Mile ticket. let's just drop. What do I want to do? Actually, let's just plant a tree here. Put my fancy camp stove. No, not that one. The yucca burning stove. Cool, so you're just sending it on Discord. Let me just get my entry fee ready to go. So I've got 2,000. Actually, I won't, because you might have the donation box. If you're anything like me, you may not even have a donation box yet. I think that's something we can unlock. So Angel Kitty says that Moozle's island looks very nice in spite, I guess, of the hard mode restrictions. Oh, welcome, Chuck. So it's not covered in flowers yet, Chuck, but I'm on my way. We want to fly. Let's go with some online play. Alright, so just waiting on Flossie who sent that through. Just entering the dodo code. Alright, so there we go. Heading off to Lunar Cedar. Another random name. So I think we missed that on the way through for Flossie's island. Alright, so Flossie said just pay what you think the item's worth. Don't have a donation box, so I'll just drop the money in form of bell bags. So definitely a lot of hours spent, says Moozle. I've definitely spent a lot of it myself, especially for the first few days. As you establish, you do one thing and then you have to get torn to do another thing. And so I like to think that I've got the ability to recall what I was trying to do, but sometimes it just gets all too much. Flying with my green plane. Okay, fingers crossed this is going to work. It's taken a little while. Ooh, we're heading to... There was some more hoarding going on. So Lunar Cedar. We're obviously in the northern hemisphere, being a snow-filled island. So gotta go. Thanks for checking in, Moozle. Thank you for being my very first visit. Hope you come back to the channel soon enough and keep track of the hard mode progress on this channel. Alright, here we go. So here we go. We've got our donation box, so we can do a 2,000 bells, because I wasn't sure if I should do this yet until we arrived, so I'll just quickly do some pocket management. So there we go. That's my entrance fee. And a Zodiac Rabbit inflatable sofa garbage can. Yes. I'm going to need one of those for sure. Tower of Pisa. Oh, that's a pretty cool soft serve lamp. Street organ. I'm thinking the silver mic. There you go. Thanks for having me over for my second visit. Let's just double check that we can visit. So let's quickly message Sydney. Is the shop open? It's 12 AM, so no shop. So just checking you need fruit. So let's see what we're worth. We've got a silver mic and a garbage can. I'm willing to pay 10k for all that. So have fun with the hard mode, everyone, says Moozle. Now I missed what Flossie said. Do you need fruit? Thank you. So let us know either in Discord or in the chat. Do you need anything, Sydney? Red's here, but you have no museum yet. Ladder. So whilst we're doing that, I can quickly put this back into my holder. No thanks. All right, well, thank you so much for staying up for us. It looks like this is real time for Flossie as well. So this is 12 o'clock AM in, I guess, in England. So thank you so much for having me, Sydney, and welcome to AG Nation as well, again. I think by my count is we're one member off unlocking. Let's just quickly check to see, because it's hard to tell with the bar, I think, is inaccurate. But let's see how many members we've currently got. Alright, so in terms of members, we've got, according to, so I think plus the 3, we've got 1, 2, so we must be sitting on 29. So one short of the, so South Wales, you are usually work 7 to 8 AM, so you're used to being nocturnal. And thank you all for taking a moment to like, share, subscribe. Looks like we've jumped up a few subscribers, so that's much appreciated. Huge thank you. It goes a small way. If you haven't already, do hit that like button. I really appreciate it. I know it's just a small gesture, but it's a huge impact. Now, having said that, what I might do is take a sidestep now and go to a treasure island. Not a treasure island, a mystery island. I'm used to saying treasure island because I've done a bunch of videos on the channel around how to use treasure islands, but we're not allowed to use treasure islands in this mode. So I'm going to fly. I'm going to see if we can find another villager. We're looking for someone, maybe a lazy, but I don't think we'll get our first lazy until we get our first campsite. So I'm checking to see, I'm opening up my app that will keep me informed as to what the villages are. So looking for a snooty, I think we've got a peppy. Let's see who we get. Ironically, we'll probably get another island that's going to give us a bunch of peaches. And why is this following me now? I'm just waving at you all. Oh, bamboo! I should have emptied my pockets. What a rookie. So we've got a bunch of bamboos here. What I'll do is, normally I would dig these up to take them whole because they're ready to go. I can let go of this. What I might do as well is use some fish bait to get... Oh, that's gonna... Oh, who is this? Oh, Filbert, you're very cute. What is Filbert? It's a lazy. Filbert's very cute. I think I might take this one. Never had Filbert before. Nice round eyes. I am a fan of the little squirrel. Grab some fossils while we're here, if we can afford the space. I've got to see what I can just drop. I need to keep these. The weeds I can just get rid of. I don't care for those right now. Peaches I must keep. So given that I can... So Chuck's very excited. Are you excited, Chuck, that you got it right, or that I got this guy? So again, I'm trying to keep it balanced in terms of the personality. So he's going to be my first lazy, which I wasn't sure if you're able to get lazies. So I'm just grabbing all of the shoots because these are stackable. We've got 4 shoots there, so I'm just going to keep up digging all the shoots. I mean, if this was a regular time... As in a regular island after hours? Hang on a second, what did I get rid of? I'll make the most of this. Ooh, this is going to give me a gold nugget. No. I can't be bothered eating the fruit to break the rock. Of course it broke. That's all good. We'll see if we can craft something else and use some of the other stuff that we've got in our pockets. If not... And I wonder if I've got enough to craft a proper shovel. That I do. Yeah, boy. No more flimsies. So I'm going to reserve regular axes for... flimsy axes to break as many axes as possible to get my golden axe. So it's not a cat, but almost as cute. I do still have my cat island, so still chipping away at that. Mash that button. Getting a cramp. Ooh, almost missed it. I was cramping up at the end. The one thing I do want to take home though is I need to make some space for the palm trees because I need a few more palm trees. I did grab 4 last time. And I might need to make some space for some bamboo. Please put the swimsuit on, you'll get space back. Ah, true. Another pro tip. What do I eat? So I can eat a cherry, or I can just shake a tree here and... Sydney's getting very excited over there. Let's eat one of these. We'll grab at least this one. There's usually at least 4. And there's a shark. Silver mic we already got. Let's get rid of some bait. Maybe the fossil. The weeds. Don't I already have coconuts? I do already have coconuts. I suppose I don't need them, but I feel obligated to grab them. But before I forget, let's invite this person because I'm going to forget. Here you go, Philbert. So I didn't want to leave the island before I forgot. So fun fact there, Angel Cat did get Philbert early in Pocket Camp. Let's see if we can catch that shark. It's going to be our first great white. It's a sucker shark. A suckerfish. We'll get rid of the stones, I guess. It's probably... See if there's anything else. I mean, it doesn't matter necessarily because I'm going to get the same stuff. What do you guys think? Should I just get the whole bunch of bamboo? Is this just regular bamboo or young bamboo? No. I can get a stack of these. Everyone's is giving us some thrifty advice on what to drop, what to give. Strip the island. In truth though, because I've got some... I don't necessarily need cash right now, so what I might do is forego the tree. Hello, puppy. Monty. Come here, puppy dog. Come here. Come. So given that I can stack coconut, I've already sort of wasted one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the palm tree. I know it's kind of going against what I did before, but because I can stack this, see if there's any recipes, any bottles. Have I got space for these? I'm just going to drop this mint paper. I don't need it. These are the good old days where you just go nuts. These are great for selling. It's not often that you're going to get bamboo islands, so I'm making the most of this. So these should be in stacks of 30. So I'll max it all out. Devos is saying drop the shirt. I probably don't need it in my pockets either. But I've grown attached to it somehow. 28, 29, 30. So yeah, the shirt is usually under the wetsuit, so that's where you can get a saving. I don't have any space for this, so let's learn this. So there you go, that's almost enough for selling coconuts today. I've got 7. I used one stupidly. So yeah, there is a stumping method that you can use to catch stuff. The question is, what do I forego to get some stuff? Using the clay. Maybe just the regular wood. Let's drop that. I'm going to get another stack of bamboo. This could be good for trading as well. This does remind me of the times where... Oh, look at that! I don't think I've caught one of those yet. They're worth a mint. That's alright, I'll swap it with something. Maybe the ocarina. Don't need that. So Chuck would dump the clay. It was on my list of things to drop, but then I'm not sure if I've stored much clay. I'm not sure how much I need it. Alright, so there we go. That's maxed it out to another stack of 30. We've got clay, we've got some stones. So I think that'll do me for now. I don't think there's anything worth getting. I do want to keep the clay just in case, because I'm not entirely sure what I've got. Although I can always get clay somewhere else. Let's just make the most of this bamboo. I'm not going to often get this much bamboo, so I'll max it out. Probably break the axe soon enough. Should be getting close now. So completely my mistake. I should have come to the island empty-handed. I'll wear that. My mistake. Just let it be a lesson to you if it's not already. Go to the mystery flights with empty pockets. So we've got a few fans in the chat saying about the Alexandria birdwing, which is quite a pretty butterfly. Alright, that's it. I'm maxed out. So out of this we managed to get a cool lazy. We got some... Well, we got some bamboo shoots, so at least we can plant those. And we kind of trashed the island. I don't think I've got the... I used my flimsy axe for that, so that's all I can do. Can I pick that up? There's another bug. Alright, that's it. I'm flying back home. There's another one. Alright, let's go back home. So fun fact from Angel Kitty says that the male birdwing is the only one that has the bright colour. Which is very common, I guess, with animals. Often the female is not so excitedly coloured, but it depends on the species. Now, is there anything I haven't yet done for this challenge for today? I think I've done all my daily tasks. We trashed some more tools. Again, I like trashing the tools when it's the axe because it helps you gauge how many more you've got to break. So these are the fruits that we've got. Visited 2 people. Alright, so let's clean up some of our pockets over here so we can get some space back. I'm ready to invest in the bigger pocket size. So we're saying that the females are larger but less colourful. Go and put some of this stuff away, which is what I should have done before, but live and learn. Can't put this away. I don't know why I was carrying it in the first place. I'll put a few of these things around the island just to increase the status of the, the number of stars for the island. Put these over here, get some more space back. I thought it was a big one. I thought for some reason it was going to be a lot bigger than that, but let's just put the moon jellyfish on top. Oh my god, that's bigger than I thought. That thing looks cramped in there. Camp stove. Let's drop off that to below others. Garbage pail I was going to put over there. Alright, let's do quick pockets. do some random placement of stuff. This is for singing by the campfire. Oh, I had another one to drop off, silly. What did I just drop off? I dropped off the wrong thing. Now, isn't that much better? Oh. So get rid of some of this other stuff, get these growing as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's the middle. So planting the peaches, and the next one we'll do, I think we'll, oh, I did the wrong spot. Then we'll go, nope. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How good is this music? Alright, so that's our pears, peaches, apples, cherries, and oranges. What have I missed? Did I miss anything? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fruits. That's all of them there. Just wondering what else I should do. I should probably plant a couple of more. Now that I've got some more palm trees, I'm going to go and palm them off. I'm going to go and plant these over here. Again, we're allowed to have more than... Sorry, I keep stopping and starting. We tend to have more, allowed to have more than the 4 palm trees. It's just that we can't harvest more than the 8 coconuts. So I'm going to use this for spawning our good old critters. I was going to sell it, but let's just wait for the next day. Probably going to chop these at some stage because they're probably going to get in the way. So great use of the emoticons there as well, Angel Cat. This will be the last one now. Now I wonder if we get gyroids yet. You just went for fun and grabbed a golden stag. Man, that was one of my last. That's a huge rare one. So that's what I'm hoping to do here is farm them. See if we can go along the shores. We're going to grab as many of these shells that we can. So way to go, says Yellow and Black. So at 100, I think Daisy was selling this stuff at the turnips at 100. Oh goodness, my stomach's talking to me. Now I still can't get it up to the top there. Admittedly, this is the very first restart that I've had since capping, so one of the level of details there that Debos has said that you can't get the gyro, which makes sense until you get capping. Going back to the time where digging up fragments was necessary, or rather the fossils. So I'm just looking for fossils at the moment. More fossils up there, can't get up there. Leaving shirts around the place. Now I can't get that one, so I'm going to have to leave that for another day. I will get this rock though. Oh, Chuck, I'm always jealous of your food creations. If you haven't already, do check out the Discord link where Chuck does occasionally post some very awesome photos that often make me hungry about his food choice selection and cooking expertise. So looking for the other rocks. I'll get the other rocks before I forget. Got my first stump on the island. Oops, missed it by that much. Now, very curious to see just how many flowers we get tomorrow. So we had a few people around. So Sydney, you're trying to get 2 more sturgeon fish. I'll leave that watering can for another day. I think I'll definitely want it now that I can craft my own. How good are you guys at getting all 9 things? Is it something you get every single time? Do you mash it like crazy to the point where you get cramps? So if Artistern's streaming in 15 minutes, let's raid Artistern. So we'll go for another 15 minutes. If that works for you guys. That way we can hand off. I know a few of the mods here moderate also for Artistern, so hopefully that's a win-win. So if you want to stick around and watch a bit more, I don't know if is he streaming hard mode as well? A rainbow sweater. So what I'll do is I'll clear up some space here. I'm going to go to the store. Let's go to Nook's Cranny again. And I'll continue some of this after the stream, but if we can confirm, Holla, is he doing hard mode or is he doing his regular? So let's sell some shells. Is this where we sell? Now that I've got an after hours box, am I supposed to sell it this way or do I? You get about 7. You got 9 a few times. Craftables go to the Nooklings. I should know because I was busy making that video yesterday. After hours box is meant to be for everything else. So Jen, the last couple of restarts, you use the fence Tom Nook gives to make side barriers. Without them, you can't. Yep, so hopefully stay true to that. I've already done this one. So if anything we can do is have a break from hard mode and go and visit Ernie. We'll raid his one. So do stick around for another 15 or so minutes. We'll go and raid good old Ernie who was here before, who's also one of the channel members, and show some love. So I'm going to put some of this stuff away. Oh no, I didn't want to wear that. Where's my jacket gone? So I'll put this in storage. I'm going to put a few of these things now in storage. I can also sell some of my fruits, but I might use it for trading in case, just in case someone else comes online. So I'm just going to check to see what our status is in terms of likes for this particular stream. We're sitting at 15, 14 likes or thereabouts. 2 new members gained. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Before I forget, I'm going to plant the last of my money trees. So because these are going to rotate, I'm going to plant this one here. That's a nursery, and then we've got the small. So we'll go nursery. So I guess we could go on one more Nook Mile trip, but I think we've got our quota of villagers. We've got the third. We could probably speak to Tom Nook now. Ah, that is the question. Oh man, this is going to be time consuming in itself. So Sydney, is there any particular flowers you're looking to breed? I need to go back to my other designer. So let's put my shirt back on. Well, what you should find, Sydney, in the, I guess the videos around flower breeding, you'll find them in groups of 2. So depending on what your native flower is, I'd recommend starting with that. So find the video that's either going to be tulips and hyacinth, or the pansies and windflowers. So both of those are paired together. So depending on your native flower, I'd recommend getting one of those first. And then hopefully it's either a sister flower or that's something else you can trade with someone else. It works best if you work in conjunction, if you've got the patience for it. Otherwise, concentrate on the one flower at a time, because often you try and do too much too quick and it gets too intimidating. But that's my recommendation. So I've got 3 housing kits. So this is going to be, in theory, plot 1 will be Bubbles. Then we've got Nana, and then we've got Filbert. Oh, so jealous you got tulips as your native and pansies as your sister. So yeah, check out the video. I've got at least 2 videos on tulips. You can watch the earlier version, depending on what version of my presentation you prefer. Probably follow the newer guide. So I might actually do this one offline. How many minutes have we got before Ernie's on? So Cosmos are your favorite. So you're on the channel, you've got Cosmos, a breeding guide for Cosmos, blue roses, tulips, hyacinth, windflowers, pretty much all of them. So I'm going to see if we can find at least a spot for... Let's look at the map. So definitely can have a bit of a precinct there by... the lake. Probably over here, I'm thinking. So I'm going to set one up here. I'm thinking the first one that I'll build, because it's one thing that was asked, exactly just how big the housing states are. So I'm going to put... plot 3 here. So there you go, it's way big. I don't think it's even going to fit. It's going to take up some of my roses. I don't want that. Don't forget to claim your Nook Miles. Yes, thank you. We've got pears. We've got peaches. And coconuts. So pretty, not bad. We've got it all covered off in 2 days. So I'm just waiting on the mods there to confirm when Ernie's online so we can head over to his stream to raid. So do stick around if you want to listen in on some singing by Ernie. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of it. So I'm going to quickly check to see what he's up to. The mods might be busy with his stream as well. Just having a quick check. We've got Ernie's also. Jelly's also participating in Crossing Minute is doing something different. So it's not quite live yet, so we've just got a couple of more minutes to go. So just take a moment as well to, before I forget, thank you for the mods for being here and helping with everything that you do. Thank you to the new channel members, and thanks special mention to Jan as well, who did give out 2 gifted, or was it 3 gifted memberships? And welcome to the AG Nation. We've got Sydney as well as, oh gosh, what did I just do? Place that. We've also got Angel Kitty, a worthy participant of it. So we'll see what our progress is like on, in terms of the crafted stuff. Let's see. Haven't crafted one of these, so I can definitely craft a few of the proper nets. So there we go. We've got some hype in the chat, so feel free to fill up the chat with a bunch of hype as we prepare to head over to Ernie. Oh yes, I can craft a ladder. Let's do it. Alright, so crafted that. Let's craft one of these nets again. Okay, let's go extreme mode. Looks like we'll be starting shortly. So we're getting a countdown. We get the inside no from the moderators of both channels. We've got a decent fishing rod, so let's do that too. We've got a decent stone axe, so we need materials for that. We need a flimsy axe for that one, which I've got a few lying around. I'm going to craft at least one of those. But I'm going to keep using the flimsy axes because I want to get towards that golden axe. Actually, was there anything else to craft? Crafted all that. Crafted that pole. Crafted that. Ooh, a regular watering can. Yes, let's do that. So Devos, can't say how much you like to walk, not run around the Mystery Island. I think the bonfire was the hot item today, wasn't it? Log bench, that's craftable. Depending on how I go today as well, because I've got to place these things to then craft a whole bunch of things. for the new plots. A lot of this stuff is likely going to be needed anyway. So we've done that one. We haven't crafted this one yet, so let's craft that. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to craft each and every one. So the bottom right of the item, you can see a little tick mark. So those ones need to all have a tick. I'm trying to get to the point of extreme mode by getting all of those crafted. So this one hasn't been ticked yet, so let's craft that, but I can't. Okay, so Ernie's live. So once we get a link there, I'd love you to use Alexi Giovani raid hashtag. So I'll post it in here, but use this one. If you've never done a raid before, please follow us through. So it's Alexi Giovani raid. So use that as we go over to visit Ernie. So yeah, so it's just hashtag Alexi Giovani followed by raid. That's what you'll use when we end up in Ernie's stream. And then I'm off to some post-stream care. So all of these bits and pieces are mostly crafted. All right, so there we go. That's the link. So from me to you, thank you so much for joining me on this hard mode day 3, especially for the first market day. Thanks for those that visited. Thank you for those that subscribed to be part of the channel. We definitely took a boost up in the subscription count, which is hugely appreciated. So please do follow that link that Holla has dropped in for us and use the hashtag AlexiRaid once you land there. So this is Alexi Giovani signing off, and until next time, see ya! Stream's over. It's time to get on with the day. I've got to go and do some stuff. Hey puppy, what you doing? Up, up, up. He's a good boy. I think they might be waiting for some sort of post credits, like in a Marvel movie or something. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. It's over for now. Maybe we'll do it again another time. I think we'll play Arceus next. Should we play Arceus next or some other game? Maybe. What you doing there, puppy? What's the other puppy doing? Thanks again. Don't forget to leave a like. Hope to see you another time if you've missed it. Like, share, subscribe.